Part 3. The Workshop Without Cheer. The sleigh rattled like a cage on runners as evil Santa dragged it across the frozen sky. Inside, the 5 captured kids, Lena, Jonah, Piper, Mateo, and Ash, held onto each other, shaking with cold and fear. Below them, a shadowy mountain rose from the darkness. At its peak sat Santa's true workshop, nothing like the merry place in storybooks. This one looked carved from black ice with jagged spires sticking out like teeth. Red smoke drifted from chimneys carrying a bitter metallic smell. The sleigh landed with a thud. "Out," Santa growled, his voice like snapping bones. The kids obeyed, stepping into snow that crunched like glass. Inside the workshop, the sounds of children's misery echoed through long, twisting halls. Rows of kids hammered metal parts, stitched strange dolls, and packed boxes marked with symbols none of them recognized. Watching over them were tall, faceless elves, thin silhouettes with long arms and glowing white eyes. The 5 new captives were pushed into the main hall. A faceless elf slithered toward them and looped rough ropes around their wrists. "New workers," it whispered without a mouth. Its voice sounded like wind blowing through hollow logs. Santa leaned close, his breath freezing on their cheeks. "You'll make my toys," he growled. "And if you behave, you might even see next Christmas." He stalked away, leaving them with the elves. But once Santa was out of sight, Lena whispered, "We're not staying here." "We're getting out." Jonah looked around. "How? Those elves see everything." "Not everything," Piper said, nodding at a vent high on the wall. "I saw a kid get pulled through a different one earlier, but nobody checked this one." Mateo frowned. "Even if we make it up there, where do we go? This whole place is a maze." Ash's eyes darted around the workshop. "Then we steal a map. Every factory has one. We just need to distract them long enough to grab it." They exchanged looks, scared but determined, and for the first time since they were taken, something flickered in their chests. Hope that night. An elf approached with a tray of bitter-smelling cocoa. When it got close, Ash pretended to trip, stumbling into the creature. The tray clattered to the floor, steaming liquid splashing everywhere. The elf screeched, an unnatural metallic sound, and several others rushed over. In the chaos, Jonah darted toward the guard table. Beneath it was a parchment rolled tight and tied with a black ribbon. The workshop map. He grabbed it, stuffed it under his shirt, and returned to the others before the elves noticed. As the kids were marched toward their bunks, Lena whispered, "Phase 1 complete." But then a deep rumbling shook the floor. The kids froze. From the hall behind them came heavy, rhythmic footsteps. Too slow to be an elf, too powerful to be human. Santa was returning, and he was not alone.